Hello everyone, I'm back and I will be doing more, definitely be doing more videos. I have been like deep diving in my Bible and um Amen. I've been reading this one. And some of the other Bibles, uh they portray the whole story like, oh, he was married to someone who would, be out all the time and he'd have to go find her and stuff like that. And then, so I read in this one, it was 9 chapters. And the other day I made a video, and at the end of it, I talked about 40 days of 40 days and 40 nights of when the flood had happened, and so I kept seeing the water, right? And then how high it raised, and if they were at that peak, before he said, okay, we're gonna stop raining, and you go from there. And I thought that was a message for someone on the end of it, but it was actually a prophecy. So Amos chapter 9 talked about the flood in there. Um, and I was thinking back about it, I was like, really? Oh my gosh, this is so fascinating. And then he gave me Psalm 70, no, he gave me Psalm 76 first, and then he gave me Psalm 30 after. But the reason why I came on was I was thinking of the Queen of Wales before she passed away, and I kept seeing that big elk. So they made a movie about her, and so it had this huge elk that was going to come out hunting, but she chose not to kill it. Um, it had brought meaning to her, and I have a photograph that I did. Well, I actually painted it, and then I added the elk to it, and I just can't seem to get her out of my mind. It's the firmness that she carried. She spoke when she needed to speak. She was um, solid as a rock. And then I think sometimes of her younger years, like in her 40s and 50s, and then when she got older, she was so beautiful. But all you young ladies out there, I would research her because she gave me something that I didn't think was in me, and um, and I felt like almost like I was with her in that field. I don't know how to explain it, but she was just an awesome person. I often want to cry a little bit because when she passed away, I didn't really feel anything. But the last couple of days, I've been seeing her in that opening on her property with that elk. I think she's telling me something, and I find it fascinating. I feel like I have walked in her shoes. I don't know how to explain it, but because she's dealt so many things, and she handled them the best way she knew how. And um when things got real bad, people looked down on her. She didn't. I mean, people were upset that she didn't come forward and say things sooner. And I wouldn't say they were forcing her hand. She did something she didn't want to do. Maybe I don't know. Nobody could say either way. You can't think or you can't assume what somebody else is doing when you're not walking in those shoes. And I find it fascinating because um, when I watched that story of her, it really touched me in a different way. It didn't touch me like I feel touched now. And I really take my hat off to her strength. And all her children and grandchildren are great examples that the world should live by because they got what they know what they're doing, and I find it intriguing, fascinating. I really do. And if you're interested, you all should read that. God bless you. Take care. Bye for now.